Hey y'all doing, this is Aspire17, and this is another Diablo 3 video. Not much has changed other than the fact that instead of the monk, I am here on a wizard. This is my wizard thus far, looking pretty bitchin', I gotta say. And you know what? Take everything I said about the monk, about how awesome he was. Just nothing could be cooler, and yeah, just completely throw that out the fucking window because I'm totally in love with wizards right now. I mean, it's just no fucking contest. That's really all I have to say about it. I mean, here, yeah. Let me just show a wizard in action, because I mean, wizards are the fucking bomb. No one cares. I mean, no one really cares anyway, just period, but yeah, nobody cares. Oh, hey, what up? Is there fucking golden? Fucking giant orbs of death. Just wait until I get to an actually largish group of enemies. I guess it'll... So surprising that nothing came out of that. Yeah, get frozen! I hate these guys. Oh, what now? Yeah. Wizards are by far the coolest fucking thing ever since, like, sliced bread. Nope, die. Die, die, die. I will murder you. Ouch. That fire really does hurt. But, I mean, yeah, some somewhat things to note. I'm playing on hard difficulty. Doesn't make a gigantic difference, I don't think. I mean, I don't think I'd be able to play on the Torment, obviously, with this character. But certainly able to take on hard fairly easy. I mean, I think I was playing on easy with her, and it got to the point. I mean, oops, wrong button. I mean, it got to the point. I mean, I've got a legendary there. I used to have 2 legendary rings. I had a legendary helm at some point. There's one of my other rings down there. But I mean, it just got to the point where I was having no challenge whatsoever from the enemies, and yeah. So, inspect the cursed shrine. Not to mention, I mean, I'm probably gonna get to use my awesome ability here in just a second. Oh, here they come. I mean, just have no fear. The wizard is here. It's like frickin' AoE for days. It's like, come on. Oh, arrows, move out of the way of them. It's like I'm fucking Neo, man. Waves defeated. And I got this cool little ability right here that I'm using that just absolutely slaughters everything. Oh. It was timed. Okay then. I didn't even realize it was a timed thing. If I had realized that, I might have used my fucking ultimate ability. Oh yes, I have ultimate abilities. They are quite ultimate. Bam. I mean, this is just... I mean, this is still child's play. I mean, this is on hard. I'm only level 37. Wait, we got him. Yep, there he is. There we go, perfect time to showcase this. Death Ray of Awesomeness. Oh, I love it. I freaking love this. This ability is the shit. Sorry, Templar. Yeah, this freaking ability. What is it called? It's Archon. It's the shit. But what else we got going on here? I mean, I'm still getting equipment like left and right. I mean, it was a little while ago. I mean, I was finding legendaries left and right. Check out that upgrade. It's I was like seeing what they look like. Those aren't too bad. I like the gloves that wizards get. They're freaking awesome looking. Look all dragonish like. It's pretty cool. Reminds me of the armor from like Legend of Dragoon. That was an awesome game. I mean, if you've never played Legend of Dragoon, get like get a PlayStation. What is that? PlayStation 2. Play that. Good game. Obviously not the best visually, but definitely a good game. It's like bam. You just place all these kind of everywhere. Watch them blow the fuck up. Yeah, what that is it's a mine. Placed there, kaboom, it's a mine. And that actually does a rather large, significant amount of damage, surprisingly. For being this tiny little floating orb, it's honestly a tiny little floating orb of death. Yeah, here you go. So these guys are all coming. And I mean, I'm expending fairly little mana. La 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 la. Die. And everything just dies like fucking instantly. Oops. Oh no, that worked. Oh, here we go. Place. Yeah, fucking just die. Yeah, so wizards are like the fucking shit. Yeah, I think she said it the best. Yeah, reflect this. Give me that enemy. Give me that enemy. Ah, give me that enemy. Die. Reflect that shit, bitch. Oh, yes, you will. Because that was awesome. I mean, that was what was that? An elite? Was that an elite? I can never remember the monster chains. But I'm fairly certain that was an elite. You know, or a champion or something. I mean, they basically just died instantly. I mean, they were wiped out. I wiped the floor with them. These little fuckers acting like they're just immune to my slow time effect. But yeah, and then the way this wizard's working right now is basically just I actually want people to hit me, because if they hit me, they get frozen. And if they get frozen, I deal increased damage to them. You know, I don't know this. I'm just kind of floating around these guys as little orbs of death. You know. Oh, I'm sorry. You just happen to not have fast on, so you can't beat me. They can teleport and they have fire chains. Big deal. Shifting the anvil. What's that? Oh, it's a shield. Oh, there we go. One more intelligence, and it has actual vitality, critical hit chance. Don't know what energy twister is because I don't have it yet. I lose a bit of golden health pickup, but whatever. It's an increase in damage and health, so yeah, definitely taking that. Yeah, let's and I like my my awesome little hammer right here, Odin's Son. Basically has it so that if I think it's if I critically hit anything with a lightning attack, what is it? 37% chance to chain lightning enemies when you hit them. Yeah, so I come up to a group of enemies, cast this little fucker that instantly damages all of them while it's over them, and then does splash damage. You know, so you're talking about a fairly large chance to actually chain lightning the enemies in front of you.
I do hope you're not in over your head.
No, I'm not. Exactly what the Templars said. Oh, here we go. Just die. Just fucking die. Where are you going? Don't run away. God, it's about to end and I just walked into just... Yep. Okay, I think it's time to place down some mines. Oh, you walked right into that. You just fucked yourself up with that. I mean, look at that. I didn't lose any life. I mean, I'll have to watch the replay of the video on that. But I'm pretty sure I didn't lose any life. You know? Or at least next to none. So, I mean, with the monk, I'd have to be healing myself. At the very least. Ow, I just... No. Thought I was about to lose life there. Dominion Wrap. Was that Dominion Wrap or Domination Wrap? Yeah. I mean, the cooldown on my slow time thing is so fast. It's like... I don't even have to worry really about, you know, running into a group of enemies that I can't defend against. So. So yeah, it's already back up, and they're throwing more spears at me, and I mean, they're not really going to back off from where they are. I'm blowing the shit up out of them. Picking up things I really don't need, and oh, here. Just have some bombs. Just have some bombs, for fuck's sake. I will say this much about the wizard. Like, hands down AoE master. I mean, the barbarian is pretty good at it, and I do really like my barbarian. Death ray! Oh, I can't carry more. I gotta be able to get rid of something. Take that for that. Die. Yeah, takes out half that thing's health from just casting that. Yeah, and that's before the initial explosion of it hitting the ground. So I do tons of damage. I do tons of damage with just throwing stuff. Oh, I don't even know if I actually... Oh my god, I hate you. Reflects damage, minion, reflect this. They're reflecting damage and I'm not even taking damage. which makes me think that I'm actually not doing a lot of damage, but I am. I mean, now, granted, I'll say that my monk deals out more, what is that, burst damage? Yeah. Monk definitely puts out more burst damage, as of yet, but, just overall AoE damage, fucking the wizard has got it made. Look at that, I'm fighting enemies left and right, and ain't even caring, ain't even phasing me. I'll destroy all of your stuff, man. Stygian Harness, that's like the first thing I've seen drop that had a vaguely hell reminiscent name on it. Oh, there's an orb for Yali, level 38! Blazing Hydra. I didn't even know I had an ability called Hydra. I mean, you can watch me playing here. I'm not even paying attention. I mean, the enemies are over to my left, and I'm shooting things to the right, just because I can. Whoa, slow your roll there, vampirics. Look at that, I just like totally absorbed a thunderstorm. Bring it, cause my thunder's heavier. Ow, ow, ow. My thunder has more boom. Yeah. And then I have a frost aura around me, so that coupled with the I just walked into that thunderstorm. That coupled with the slow time thing just completely destroys their movement speed. Oh, here's some things for you. I'm just, you know, laying down and dying while you're at it. La 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 la. Whoa! Summon all sorts of stuff all at once. Yeah. In case you haven't played a wizard before and are wondering to yourself, well, holy shit, why does his what is that called? Arcane power, why does that seem to be like infinite and like instantly replenished? Well, because I got this cool little thing on called Prodigy. Just read that over for a second, and yeah, so it's like, I assume that's like the bread and butter to having a sustainable mage. Did I just call this a mage? I did. A sustainable sorceress. I feel really bad for calling this a mage. Like, just really horribly bad. Now I know there was another little group of... eat my... Oh, what's that? I just slowed down your arrows? Oh, like a pro. Fucking Matrix, man. Matrix. Just... Whoa. Just die. Just die. There they are. I'm gonna go ash rape on your asses. Let me get in on that. Bam. Let me get in on that. Bam, bam, bam. Beat you down. Rift Tradition. What can I get rid of? What should I get rid of?
I'm carrying too much.
Get rid of that. Put that there. Damage. It's got more damage. It's completely lacking in the intelligence department. Bummer. Yeah, pick that up right before I go into face fit. I always want to pronounce it cicada for some reason. I don't know why I ever want to pronounce her name that way. This is, I think, the second. This is the second Sin Heart that I'm destroying now. So God, sometimes I miss... I've actually kind of been interchanging slow time for... How am I in combat? Oh, well, yeah, I guess, yeah. That sucks, because I wanted to look at my cool new abilities. Ah, I should have stayed up on the steps before, until my Archon was off cooldown.
Forward to this.
I really, truly hope you mean that. Truly. Okay, let me just lob some stuff at you for a moment. Throw up a... I mean, hey, so long as you're just gonna stand there, have some fucking bombs. Here, let me take care of that annoyance. Her little spread AoE there is... I mean, look at that. Look at that. That is just from sending out those little fucking bombs right there. Heh. I mean, I got her almost dead before her second wave of attack. Yeah, she's not even in the second phase. Now she is. And guess what? Just because I fucking can. Go off a nice little explosion there, make sure everything's dead. What should drop? Flawless diamond. I guess I'm gonna have to go to town and get rid of... Oh, you know what? Should probably destroy the Sin Heart. I like get all my mana back. Kill Asmodan in the Heart of Sin. I have to say, I mean, I had left this character off at I think level 13 or 14, and you know, I just needed a small little break from the monk. And I came back to my sorcerer here, and I have to say, I mean, at first I was somewhat apprehensible about them taking out, you know, like normal, hell, nightmare, inferno, taking out those versions of the difficulty, and then going in and making it so, you know, say you're playing through the game right now, you know, obviously I'm gonna have to go back, I'm gonna have to increase the difficulty even more once I beat, you know, all of the acts with this character. You know, I'll probably be, or I don't know, maybe by the end of that, and maybe by the time I get through, what is it, Act 4? Because I don't have, unfortunately, I don't have Reaper of Souls yet, even though I shouldn't. I got my tax return recently, and I'm really tempted to buy it. I forget how much it's, what, like 30, 40 bucks, something like that. I don't know, but I'm really tempted to buy it, but I don't have it yet, so, you know. But maybe, I'm not entirely sure because I haven't had to level up a character again yet, but maybe playing through those first few acts, regardless of the difficulty, actually gets you to level 60 now. I don't know. You know, I mean, if that's the case, then it's like, oh shit, you know. I mean, the only reason why I would even go to a higher difficulty than hard would be for the chance at better gear. I mean, look, I'm only level 38 and I've got 19,000 life. Now, I mean, that's not saying a whole lot, but still. You know, I mean, I've got like maybe the third of toughness that my Witch Doctor has. Oh my god, my Witch Doctor. That was my first character, and I honestly have to say, I wish I had gone with a Sorcerer first. I really do truly do. I think I actually did, but then I kind of just gave up on it because it was kind of slow moving in the beginning, and yeah, I gave up too quickly on it. But it won't be happening ever again anytime soon. And I do lose 660 life, but was that really an issue? See, I don't use Ray of Frost. I guess get rid of that. Get rid of that and that. Let's see. And, I mean, I'm kind of on the fence about what to use as my primary weapon. Because, I mean, I know right now with you know, 1.2 attacks per second. That's not very much. You know, it could be a whole lot faster. And now granted, when I'm using electrocute as the actual lightning that comes out as you know, as this, you know, and have it set up so that it can do a chain lightning to, like, I think it's like 6 enemies or something. A really high attack speed fucking destroys them, absolutely destroys them. You know, especially when I have this that actually increases, what does it do? Increases the damage of your next lightning spell you cast for every enemy you hit with your arcane orb, you know. So, big old group of 20 enemies come up, I lob this over them, and then just hit fucking electrocute once, and they just disintegrate, you know. But let me change that back, because I'm actually kind of liking Lightning Blast. That right there is gonna make me a fucking arcane power fucking maniac. You know, at that point, that'll be the point when I probably put on another ability that doesn't have a cooldown that I can keep spamming that takes fucking arcane power. You know, like probably Disintegrate, because I really like Disintegrate. Dealing cold damage to all enemies caught within it. Is that a trigger ability? I mean, can I fire it once and it just keeps going, or do I actually have to hold it down? Because if I have to hold it down, that really doesn't go. And you can see I've mapped my keys differently. Let me tell you, it really is nice having a mouse with extra buttons on it. Let's see, magic weapon, chance to restore arcane power. See, I don't exactly know how this works. I mean, I guess I'll have to Google it and look it up on the wiki or whatever, but I'm not really sure how this works and, you know, what its benefits are. I mean, I actually really like Storm Armor. I was using that for a while, and then once I unlocked Paralysis here, no, not Paralysis. Oh wait, stun all targets hit. Oh, that's right. I switched out Cold-Blooded for Paralysis. Enemies chilled or frozen by you take 10% more damage from all sources for the duration of the chill or freeze, which is why I was letting enemies hit me. But now I have it so lightning spells have a 15% chance to stun all targets hit for 1.5 seconds. And considering I haven't changed that back. Considering that travels through all enemies, and that actually has a gigantic fucking range for the secondary effect on it, for the kind of like little lightning strike that comes down out of it, has a gigantic range on it for that effect, and it counts that as the paralysis part. So right there, I have 2 chances to paralyze every enemy I hit, and then I gain increased power on my next fucking lightning-based attack for every enemy I hit. So, you know, I can cast one, bam, hit a shit ton of enemies, stun a bunch of them, and then just bam, hit them again and fucking destroy them all. It's ridiculous. I mean, once I got to higher levels with the Sorcerer, I was like, holy shit, this character's fucking powerful. You know, and who am I watching right now on YouTube that I'm pretty sure is using a Sorcerer? Oh, Trademark. He's using a Sorcerer and is going through a lot of legendary farming routes and tips and tricks. And I mean, his Sorcerer is fucking mind blowing. I mean, watching him run through some of the fucking adventure mode stuff and just hunting around for legendaries. I mean, watching him just absolutely destroy stuff. I mean, granted, I realize that, you know, he's got, you know, shit tons of good gear, has, you know, obviously has a bunch more experience playing a Sorcerer than I do, probably has a fucking mouse with, you know, 15 fucking buttons on it versus my, you know, I mean, I've got two additional thumb buttons, and then I've got, you know, 3, you know, DPI on the fly change buttons, which I'm fairly certain I can actually map to do other things than just change the DPI of my mouse. But I actually like having them because I use the DPI change for, you know, things like, you know, in Battlefield, or, well, yeah, in Battlefield, or you know, Black Ops 2, when I want to, you know, if I'll use one for, you know, if I'm running around with an assault rifle, and then I can quickly just change to my middle one, which actually lowers my DPI from, I think, 2800 down to like 1000 for if I pick up a sniper rifle. So it's actually pretty nice. If you don't have a DPI mouse, get one. Get a DPI on the fly mouse. They're very worthwhile. And it helps in other things too. But enough of that. That was a fairly bad tangent. But let's I'm gonna save that for just a second. And let's see. Don't need that. And I like the new looting system. Although I've noticed in fairly low levels, you actually still have I mean, I don't know the specific reason behind it, but there's still actually a fairly high drop rate for stuff you can't use. Which, I mean, I guess I'm not completely fully understanding the way they said they were going to be changing it all. But I kind of understood it that, you know, you really shouldn't be getting anything in your inventory with a red fucking X on it. Now, maybe I'm wrong about that, and I mean, I don't know. I really don't. It's just, it's kind of weird. Oops. Make sure I have everything repaired. Let me tell you now. I wonder if this works. Playtime. Come on, Blizzard, you have it in one game but not the other? What the hell? Oh, well, let's see, you should be able to see that from here. Achievements, maybe? Heh. Feats of strength. How would I view that real quick? Well, here, let's... Yeah, I've got a fairly large collection of gems going right now, and I think the only thing that's semi more impressive than the gems I have going right now... Oops, what? I don't have those yet? Really? Okay, I guess I need to move the diamond ones down, because the, let's see, that would go there, that would go there, and that would go there. Because the, what's that, topaz are starting to take over. And it's really stupid that you can only have 3 bags. I mean, this was all stuff that I had in the auction house, and came back to me. I really actually have no use for it. And a lot of this stuff is becoming outdated for some of my characters. I'm still holding on to Wormwood for when this character hits level 59, because I'm going to just instantly change over unless I've gotten something better, which I honestly don't think I would have by that point. I have a few things in here that I had on my Barbarian, but for the most part, the rest of that's just stuff. And where is it? Oh, that's right. It's in my blacksmith. I haven't looked this up yet, and maybe somebody would be kind enough to tell me where this actually comes from and how to get these. I mean, are these things you get from the new content, from the, you know, from the 61 and up content, or from like adventure mode or something? I'm not entirely sure. I think this has something to do with the new, you know, realm portals that you can work towards crafting. So I assume this has something to do with that, which I think is weird, because I had the blueprint for Infernal Machine drop on one of my, I think on one of my level 60 characters. So I mean, maybe it's counted as something that can drop for 60 and higher. I don't know, but it seems weird that it would drop on a character that you can have without having the newest expansion, when the newest expansion is what you need to be able to get the crafting materials. Just kind of, I mean, you know, obviously Blizzard isn't watching this. I'd actually be kind of scared if they were. But just something Blizzard should think about. You know, kind of doesn't really make sense. I mean, at least not to me. But let me, oh wait, from here maybe? No. Let me, I'm not gonna quit obviously. Let me just back out of this real quick because I want to do, oh, here we go. Current playtime, 10 hours, 11 minutes. Now, we can actually go through and we can add this all up real quick. 13 minutes, we're not even going to count that. So, we'll say 9.5. 74. So, what, 74 plus, we'll take off the minutes. We'll round the minutes, there we go. So, we'll call that 75. We'll call that 40. That's, what is that? I'm horrible at math. 75 and 40. 115. Right? Right? Yeah, that's right. So 115, 125, and then we'll say 10, so 135. So I've been playing, we'll say I've been playing Diablo for a combined total of 135 hours. Not a lot. I mean, I've got thousands upon thousands upon thousands of hours logged into World of Warcraft. I mean, you know, hardcore. I mean, there was a good solid year. I had actually moved out to California, and that's basically all I did. Was play World of Warcraft nonstop, 24/7. Eat, slept, shit, shaved, showered, fucking World of Warcraft. So I mean, as far as this game, it's a pretty relatively low play time, and I mean, I've got to say though, I did play a little bit of, you know, the older version of this game, and I'm liking the changes. I gotta say, I was actually, my awesome fucking mask, I was actually really skeptical of it, but once I got there and got to see the changes firsthand, I was actually relatively surprised by them, and thought for the most part that they were actually very good changes. Question of is it pronounced Sedea? Is that how it's pronounced? I'm probably not right. I know I'm not right. I have this horrible feeling that I am not right. I'm not right in the head. But so yeah, let's get back to this real quick. I mean, this video, I think I'll oh, I was gonna be like, what? I think I'll continue on long enough to obviously kill Asmodean and probably end it there, I think. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird how I have everything set up here. I mean, I'm using glass cannon. I started using that. I think I was on. If I hit that, is it gonna lower it immediately? Because I want to see what the actual difficulty levels are. I think it's like easy, normal, hard, something like that. But I think it was on easy or normal, and I was like, this is too fucking easy. And so. You know, is it just me, or did the companions of Diablo 2 seem to have more character to them? Maybe it's just me, you know, but it seems to me like the companions of hell, even Diablo 1, it seems like they all had a little more usefulness than the companions you get now. I mean, On my Witch Doctor, I use the Templars kind of like a tank. I mean, I have him decked out in almost, I mean, as far as the gear you can give him, a lot of his gear is actually somewhat better than the gear I have on my Witch Doctor. And then, I mean, like here though, I've given him shit. I mean, that's a legendary ring I grew out of way long time ago. Level 16 for acquired level, and I mean, it doesn't have any level lowering thing on it, you know. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, level 22, 13, 8, 8. You know, I haven't given him shit, and I don't have him doing any tanking, you know. That's the only thing. You know what? And I'm gonna take that off. I'm gonna put on heal, because I primarily have him for life regeneration and resource generation. That's really about it. I really have him doing nothing that would really endanger his own life. And I mean, it's working out perfectly. You know? I mean, now granted, those are one of the weakest enemies in the game, but I just absolutely took them down. It's a demonic vessel. Whoop! Fuck your fire chance, bitch. Fuck your fucking fire chance. Oh, there was actually something there I feel bad for. I didn't think there was anything gonna... I didn't think anything was gonna pop out, and then it did. Now, I heard something about... this specific part of the quest, and this dungeon itself, being a really good place to farm infernal cocoons. So, or the demonic vessels, you know. And that supposedly the demonic vessels have one of the highest drop rates for legendaries in the entire game, and that's supposed to be on, I think, any difficulty like normal and I think torment. And I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember if I still have it on me, but I do have a magic find bonus of 29%, and that's from... What is that from? That's from something. Oh, there you go. It's from that ring. Noggle ring or Nagel ring? I don't know. I don't know. Who honestly cares? Oh, this thing's gonna crawl out. Totally thin. You're in fucking a suit of armor. Yeah. Realistically, you shouldn't even be fucking walking around. How are you still alive? Just die. Oh, Templar, I think you just got a new shield or something. Something. Kill him! Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him! Die, 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 no, no, come back, come here. Die. I was hoping for a legendary, but whatever. Settle for flawless stuff any day. I really shouldn't say that. I mean, I should really just hard up on a fucking legendary. And obviously the idea here would be to now leave and come back. Which I'm not gonna do because I'm recording, but you know, I'll probably do it later. I've never really you know.
That's impossible.
Which means I can't do that. Fucking hate that. Ooh. Now that is a nice upgrade. Wouldn't happen to have a topaz on me, would I? No, of course not. I mean, at this point I'm not even caring about life because... where is it? That's supposed to be what, like 480 every something? Like every second or something? There you go. Life per kill, 547. Life per hit, 64. Life per second, 312. Yeah. And I kill massive groups of enemies just insanely fucking quickly. So it's like, now you know why you almost never see my fucking health drop. You know, it's because my health is actually dropping. It's just being healed like fucking instantly. You know, I'm gonna sit and wait for Archon here to get up and running. I'm gonna try to just fucking blitz Azmodan. I'm gonna try to absorb his fucking meteors and his little fucking bit of fiery darkness thing. And yeah, it's gonna be glorious. If anything dies here, it's gonna be Azmodan and my Templar. So.
Nephilim fool, when the soul stone is embedded in my flesh, the seven shall be as one within me. I will be the sum of all hell.
Is the chain ring new?
Prime evil.
The chain link fiery fence seems somewhat new. Absorb it. Tch, no they won't. Come on, come on. Nope, just stay there and... Ouch. Run away. Fuck the tower. Yeah, fucking frost armor on. Ha! Check that out. I'm gonna kill him before that meteor fucking hits me. Bitchin'. Wizard hat! Legendary fucking wizard hat! Biatch. Gotcha. Oh, I'm happy. I'm so happy about that. What was that viral seal? No. Oh, maybe it is viral. It's spelt viral is spelt very strangely. Check out that bitchin' wizard hat. Wow, look at the fucking damage on that. God, that's almost worth losing. If that has vitality on it, I'm switching that out. Because the damage on that is so fucking worth it. So let's see. Definitely keeping that. Most likely gonna keep that. Oh, another upgrade. Vital Talons. Another upgrade. I'm not gonna be able to grab that fuck. Oh, come on, come on. There we go. Rift Nexus. Need one with fucking intelligence, people. Increases electrocute damage by 12, though. I mean, I don't use magic missile. I'll have to think about that one. It's a definite maybe. Alright, let's get this brochacho in here.
We've done it. Quickly now, Leo.
Yep,
Trap
we've done it.
Azmodan's essence within the soul stone.
Yep, play into Diablo's plan from the very beginning.
Never dare dream. All evil lies trapped within that stone. Once it is destroyed, the eternal conflict will finally end.
Destroying
Yeah.
the stone is no simple matter.
It'll
There are
finally
rituals to
end up
consider.
until the
We must
point
return to the keep
where
and make our final preparations.
fucking, what's his name? Matthew comes along and decides he wants to be the all-powerful being in the entire fucking universe.
I need to go back.
I mean, death already always wins eventually at some point, so it's like, it almost kind of seems like Blizzard's kind of stretching it, kind of. Oh, that's depressing. I lose quite a bit of vitality. Automatically cast Diamond Skin when you fall below 35% life. And it can occur once every 15 seconds? Holy shit! What the hell? Wow. Here's the thing though. I can't put Topaz in it. That just gives me a better chance of finding magical items. Now, is that where it's coming from right now? No. So, Helm. 19%. So, add 19% to what I have now. Where is it? I should find. So, if it was 20, that'd be 49. So, what is that? Come on, I'm stupid for some reason. 30, 38? Oh, no. 20 would be 49, so it's 48. 48% magic find. But, I mean, there is that whole thing where, you know, I mean, you could have like 1,000% magic find and still, you know, only find, you know, one legendary every 2 hours. I mean, yeah, I mean, granted they did put that thing in where, I mean, if you're going a really long time without finding a legendary, it basically resets the thing, and, you know, I got, what did I get? I wonder if I still have it. I got, let me look real quick. I think it was either this ring, the Menald Heal, possibly Nagel Ring, but it also might have been Leoric's Signet. I got one of them from overturning a dead body. Shit you not. And I think it was, it might have been this one, because I think I was on my way to Leoric's Manor, where I also got the legendary Helm, Leoric's Crown. Although I think it was called something different. No, I think it was Leoric's Crown. Do I don't still have it, do I? Nah, I think I broke that thing down. Because then it was like an act later, and I'd gotten like immediately almost got a much better fucking upgrade to it. So what would I put in? I mean, I could put in that for the 12% life, but I mean, it already has. Oh no, it does have intelligence. Then why does it do less damage? Hang on. The critical hit chance. That's what it is. 'Cause it takes into account now that kind of thing. 12% reduction in controlling effects, though. That's pretty nice. So it's got an empty socket. What do I? 7% cooldown reduction. Bonus experience. Kind of torn between Topaz or Amethyst, really. I mean, I honestly really don't need the gold find right now. 7% cooldown, I mean, that's 12 seconds. That's 120. 2 minutes, honestly, goes by fucking quick as shit in Diablo 3. So... I mean, here, that lasts for 10 minutes, you know. I kind of gauge the cooldown on things like this by easily just looking at this. Because if you divide it by 2, then you have 5 slots on it. So you say 1 to the top right corner. One going diagonally to each corner, and that's actually no, that would actually create too many. No, it would create 4. So adjust that just a little bit and put another one, kind of where it starts off at or something. So I mean, almost none of my fucking abilities have a cooldown, and let's see. I'm not. Oh, I am using 2 secondaries right now. I'd like a third. I have to admit, I would like a third. Thinking possibly getting rid of slow time. Possibly. That transforms my skin to diamond to temporarily absorb damage for a short duration. The cooldown's only 15 seconds. We come over to it, and that increases the maximum amount I can absorb. That reduces the arcane power cost of all skills while it's active. And that increases my movement speed if I've used it. So, 11 seconds, 15. Now, I think... No, and I'm not using cooldown reduction here, I'm using attack speed. So... Yeah, so, it's like... Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, I really don't need it. Well, I really don't need diamond skin. And teleport is... That right now, at least until level 43, Wormhole's the best rune I have for it. Summon decoys of yourself after teleporting. Again, really not something that I would want to do with the build I'm using right now. With paralysis, glass cannon, ice armor to slow things down, and I think I'm actually gonna take paralysis out and put in. Supposedly I have fire spells. I'm gonna put cold-blooded back in. Yeah, I had used that at one point, and I shit you not, I was using... What was I using? Disintegrate. I shit you not, I had it to a point where... Or no, not Disintegrate. It might not have been... Yeah, I think it was Arcane Power. And I actually had it to a point where I had what you would consider infinite resource. Because I was producing more resource than the spell is costing. If you go here, yeah, reduce the casting cost of Ray of Frost, brings it to 11. And, right now, here, yeah, we can just... Oops, wrong one. There you go. Look at that. It has a hard-ass fucking time depleting. So, that's fairly, do it for a really long time. And it's funny because those pauses you see in it, I'm not letting up my button to fire the ability. So it's like the game's like, shouldn't we have stopped by now? Oh yeah, that's right, I wanted to see what this was. Yeah, I'd have to hold it down. It would be cool if sound continued to play instead of just the one time. That would be pretty cool. And that would actually work in with doing quite a bit of AoE with that, but I don't know, I like my Arcane Orb right now. I was using Arcane Orbit for a little while because I had the frost thing, and so I was basically waiting for enemies to get frozen after having hit me, and then I'd immediately pop Arcane Orbit and they'd just all fucking die. That was funny. Those were funny times. But let's switch that back to there. That right there is gonna be the thing that makes me get the expansion. Wow. I had a whole bunch of fucking things I didn't even know about. I saw Wave of Force, and I mean, by the time I had gotten Wave of Force, all these were still grayed out, and I just stopped paying attention to them, to the whole tree, because I had already had basically all of this before anything else was unlocked. Which is weird how they do that. So hang on. I might end up replacing Slow Time with something else. It's only 40 arcane. With bursts of fire, that doesn't make any sense. The Hydra is a fucking water monster. Master reduces the casting cost of 35 arcane power. Turns into colds. Take increased damage from fire. When two twisters collide, they merge into a tornado with increased area. Let me see that for a second. Ah.
I need arcane power.
Okay. Those are kind of cool. I can see those doing quite a bit of AoE. The amount of blows or slows the enemies by is increased. So this should be a cast and forget. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now I will be moving on to a new act and other demons, so maybe they won't be as fire immune. Gotta see Meteor. If the initial impact causes a critical hit, the duration of the blast is increased, and enemies are immobilized for a short duration. Damage turns into lightning. Oh my god, that works perfectly with the build I have right now. Chance to freeze enemies on impact. Now freezing mass that damages enemies and slows their movement. Wow. Whoa. Not a very high impact site, I have to say. I mean, I could cast that shit on myself. Yeah, why not? You know, now I wonder if I even want Arcane Torrent. I mean, Arcane Torrent is actually fairly good as disruption, because it basically it buffs itself while you're casting it. You know, and I like it because you can just, you know, it's even with a even with a mace as my one-handed and only with a 1.2 attack speed, it's still fairly fast. Now, granted, I mean, we go here and we say, do I have a dagger available that's unlocked? No. Bummer. But yeah, I mean, fucking dagger, man, that attack fucking just murders everything. And I honestly don't know if they ever took that into consideration. Because I mean, there are abilities on every class that are just fucking overpowered as hell if you have a high enough attack speed. Just absolutely overpowered. God, I kinda... Huh. And I mean, I've played this game enough to know where the boss fights are, where having a bunch of AoE attacks would not be a good thing. So I mean, let's see, that would slow them. That would be the thing to do. Slow them. Slow them down. Hang on, let me, it's done by 15. Chilled or frozen, take 10 more %. Where was it? To enemies applies a burning effect, increasing their chance to be critically hit by 6% for 3 seconds. I thought there was one that was a little more robust as far as increasing fire damage. I guess not. So I mean, I guess in that instance, I would Arcane Spender you cast to be cast for free. That would actually be kind of nice with some of these higher cost ones for, you know, 40. Huh. I don't know. That might be something I have to think about. This video is getting a little long, so yeah, I know, dude. Shoot. Well, increasing their chance to be critically hit by 6%. So it increases your critical hit chance on that enemy by 6. So yeah, my critical hit chance is only 7.5. Well, so let's do this real quick. Let's open this up. What did we want to get in here? That has 104 life after each kill, so I'm going to be losing life. And it's only got 0.3% damage, so I'm going to drop one of these bad boys in there. Okay, so that's done with. And then put that one in. And then put that one in. As far as the hat, I lose almost 1,500 life. But if I wanted to, I get back 12% life. And it would certainly make Meteor a little more worthwhile. I think I will do that. Proper fucking wizard hat now. And this one. I already lost almost 1,500, and I'd lose another 1,500. Oh, well, no. Wow. Hang on now. So I was at 19. Wow, so 12% life. That, wow. 12% of my current life. So if I take that off, I'm at 17,500. I put that on, it actually gives me more life than what I had. Wow. That's pretty nifty right there. I might actually consider this then. 'Cause I mean, that is a lot more damage. 0.9 attacks. Ah, my god, why didn't anybody fucking tell me that? It's two-handed. Oh, man. Well, That takes that out. Definitely takes that out. And let's see, for this one, I do happen to use electrocute a lot. I mean, it's my main generator of resource. But it really doesn't, I mean, beyond some toughness and healing, it really doesn't do a whole lot for me. And I mean, I really don't have that as a primary attack of sorts, so I'm gonna pass on that one. Let's get these gems in here, these few things, and should be able to destroy it. Wow, look at that. The Black Rock Ledger, page 42. I thought that was actually a page of blacksmithing for a second. I really did. But, yeah. I'm gonna take just a real quick break to let my dogs out.